Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life. A Slice of Life. Well, I don't know if I like this, what I'm on today, because you can see that I don't have any teeth. If you're new to A Slice of Life, you know that you don't know that I've had cancer 3 times, and it took out hair and a lot of things, including the gums, and just really bad. I had infusion chemo. I like these glasses. I like looking over them. I do different glasses and different things. So I'm going to take them off to say hello. And I hope you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. If you joined this show and you never seen this show before, trust me, I had an awesome weekend. But I hate you have to look up into my mouth. I don't know how to do this. But anyway, let me go with first. First, if you're watching this show, you know all about this book. I don't know these people. They don't know me. I don't get any money from this show. This right here. I don't get any money from the show for that matter. But this, super aging. Getting older without getting old. That's what we're all about. What is it, baby? Listen. You are retiring at early ages now. I retired at 52. Do you know how many years I've had from 52 and I'll be 82? Count them. I think that's 30 years I've lived. In 30 years, I've done a whole lot. Retired. When you retire at 62 and 52 and 65, you have at least 20 more years. That's why it's important for you to understand. I think I did a show on people are living, did I say 77.7, 77 years old and older. People are living longer and older now. And so what are you doing with all that time? Look how many sunsets and sunrises you're going to see. What are you doing with all your time? What are you doing? Are you just putting yourself in the coffin? Many people are putting themselves in the coffin. They don't understand that they have a life, and they have a life, abundant life waiting for them. There are people who are struggling with who am I? What is my purpose? What did I tell you, Miles Monroe? Milesmunroe. That's how he spells it, from the Bahamas. The late Miles Monroe says, your purpose is the dream that won't leave you. Some of y'all got some dreams out there that won't leave you. The dreams are turning into nightmares. Why, Georgianne, are they turning into nightmares? They're turning into nightmares because you listen to everybody except the person who gave you the dream, God Almighty, who gave you the purpose. See, God is good. That's number one. And He created us. Why are you created? You are created because you have a job to do that nobody else can do. You have a person to speak to that only you can speak the words those people need to have. You know what I used to tell my students? I teach at Clark Atlanta University. I used to be in the classroom until the pandemic, and then I was one of those who stayed. I teach online now, but when I was in the classroom, let me tell you something, people. Let me tell you something. I used to tell them, I said, you didn't sign up for my class by accident. There are no accidents. If you're in humanities class with Dr. Georgianne Thomas, I have a message. I don't know what the message is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to do, and how I'm supposed to say it. But I know that I do and say things based on spirit. All right? I follow the word of the Lord. When He talks to me, I say something. And I know that I'm doing this show because there's somebody on the other side of the screen need to hear this today. Every message is not for everybody. But today's message is definitely for you. It's something I have to say. You see? And what I have to say is that I need the person on the other side of this screen that's listening to me to understand that purpose, your reason for being here, your raison d'etre for being here is to say something to somebody. And I used to say in my class, I don't know who the message is for. And I would just teach people. I would teach whatever I was teaching. James Baldwin or, whatever I was teaching. And at the end of the class, several students would come to me. They would say, you gave me the message that I need to hear. Because you know the message you need to hear. Some of you all, I have told you, I have given you the message and you've gone on with it. But I didn't know I gave you the message because that's not for me to know. It's not for me to know the message. Y'all know I love earrings, but earrings don't love me. Ooh, these are pretty, but I got to take this one off so we can keep going. Listen to me. I'll just hold it. Listen to me. There's a job you have to do. There's something you have to do. I keep talking to, spiritually it comes to me to speak to different people in different countries. The South African persons worked out the South African thing, but I know I got to stay on them. But it's the Great Britain is back in my spirit. Great Britain is back in my spirit. So I told that person to start having people at the house and start doing things. And they're still reluctant about doing it, but they know I'm talking to them. So I'm just going to put that back out there. But I'm still talking to somebody today that's having problems with this whole purpose thing. You, and it's not that you don't know your purpose. You don't want to do that purpose. That just came to me. It's not that you don't know your purpose. You don't want to do that purpose because it's just the opposite of what you're doing, and you're worried about what people are going to say because it doesn't fit who you are to the public. But baby out there, listen to me, you know that you are supposed to be doing whatever that is God told you to do, and that is why you are having issues. That's serious right there. A good friend of mine called me today to tell me she had breast cancer. Now, when you get the diagnosis for breast cancer, everybody else maybe. Didn't happen with me. At first it happened with me, then I came to my senses. And it didn't happen with her. It said in 2021, November, it said you have breast cancer. So at first I told you that story, how I didn't go buy the shoes. I put myself in the casket. I never got my Fendi sling back flats that were on sale at Nordstrom's. That I haven't been able to find anymore with the FFF and the rolls on them. Can't find the doggone shoe. Size 11. No, my foot swells. I need to get 11 and a half now. But anyway, let me just tell you this. I put myself in the coffin. And then it came to me, I had things to do. So by 2002, when we had the surgery, I had gotten a new attitude. God had worked on my head and said, you got things to do. So every time they told me, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to take this, you got to take that, we have this surgery, that surgery, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, could we hurry up with all of this? Put me on the table. I got things to do. And that's how my friend was today. And I'm very, very proud of her. She said, I got a concert to put on. Y'all need to come on with this breast cancer thing. I like that. And so listen to me. That was 2002. This is 2024. That's 22 years ago. I had breast cancer. I'm telling you, it's attitude. Some of it's attitude. It's attitude. It's God. Because he got stuff for you to do. You haven't finished those things to do. So you got to get, baby. I used to say, what is the next step? Okay, we had the mastectomy. We had the reboot of it. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm just saying to you, it's somebody I'm talking to out there that is not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't know how to help you, but to get up in close as I can up in here and say to you, you need to stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling around with your purpose. You know doggone well what you're supposed to be doing. And when and just my nose always does this. You've been watching long enough, you know all the time. Oh my God. Anyway, let me tell you something. I cannot let you throw yourself in a coffin. I'm just not. I cannot let you be 33 and ready to just call it a day. I cannot. I cannot let you be 62 and say, well, let me get my affairs in order. I cannot. I'm not saying you're not supposed to get your affairs in order. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you're not supposed to get your affairs in order with your goal being the coffin. Come on, people. This lady I spoke to today, I love her dearly because she just said, you know what? I got breast cancer. That's what they told me today. And she gave me all that happened at the doctor's office. And then she said, and I asked them, well, what's the process? Because I got a concert to put on. That's how you should be about everything. When the doctor tell you a diagnosis, and you say, okay, so what's the plan? Okay, what's the plan? And they said, well, you got to do that. And I said, okay, when do I start? Like, my hair decided it's just not going to grow back after 3 cancers. And there's some women who want to go bald. They look good. They look gorgeous. They look everything. But this is Georgianne's look. Now I'm going to keep the Georgianne look as long as I can. So I found this one in my stack. I went and got some with some curls because, I'm supposed to be more ethnic. But, this is how I looked. If I had my own hair, that's how it would be. And when I had my own hair, that's how it looked. It was on my head and looked like this. So I'm going to look like this. And my doctor, oh, yes, don't forget, we got a GoFundMe. Georgianne, you crazy. What's the GoFundMe? Call Dr. Terry Simmons and tell him you're going to pay for my teeth. That's the only GoFundMe I got. Otherwise, he and I have worked it out. When he comes back from, he had Mother's Day and he had all kinds of things he's doing. So in June, and school will be over for me. School is over for me. Then we got a plan for me to have teeth right here. As long as I look at you like this, wait. I can give you a smile. And that's the smile I want back. But I can't do it over here. And I have the nerve. I have the nerve to talk to people. But I always apologize to say something. Even to Gregory Porter. Yes, I said it. Gregory Porter was at Clark Atlanta University on Friday with the Jazz Under the Stars. And did I get a chance to speak with him? At length. I could have spoken to him more. But I gave him the lesson. I do a lesson on Painted on Canvas, one of his songs. I do a school lesson. I teach students how to listen to that music and then how to dissect the words. And then there's some history in the lyrics. And I have a whole class on it. And I give an exam on it. I got 13 questions that I asked. It's really nice. So I wanted to share that with him. And I want to thank Jackie Thornton and Dr. Thornton for their leadership over the gala. I'd like to thank Wendy Williams at CAU, the manager over the WCLK, where I used to be. And I'd like to thank Deb Moore with her fabulous self, because she interviewed and talked with him at length afterwards. And I'd like to thank all the people that took pictures. I have great pictures. I have awesome pictures with him. I had time that nobody knew I had. But I haven't put the pictures up because I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to let everybody put their pictures up and then I'll get to mine at some point, because they're so good. They're so precious to me that I don't know that I really want to share them because it was a very good, close, and intimate conversation. And I was glad to have it with him as we talked about school, And so I'm good because I'm an academician at heart. I'm a nerd, as you know. I'm a musician, as you know. I sing. But I didn't talk about any of that with him. No music, nothing. It probably would have been a good time to talk about it. But I was mostly interested in him knowing about the class that I teach and the students who are learning from his lyrics. And my students who are being introduced to his music and being introduced to jazz. Some of them have heard it in their homes, but then didn't expect to have it in the class. But I teach humanities, which is the literature, music, and art, and more. But that's how I incorporate my music, and I incorporate music that I think will make a difference. I do a lot of KRS-One because he has messages in his music, and when they have an academic message in the music, then that's when I will select the music. I do what's his name? Rock guitar, not Kravitz, but Gary. I don't know why I can't remember his name, but Gary. Gary has a song called "This Land Is My Land," and I compare that to Wayne Newton's "This Land Is My Land." And so there's lessons to be taught, really lessons to be taught that maybe this is how I use the music to teach history. You see, and so I thought it was important to talk to Mr. Porter along those lines. Of course, I would have loved him to know that I sang. I would have loved him to know a lot of things about me. But that wasn't important as it was important to me, I thought, to share the academic parts of it. He was at Clark Atlanta University. We all about CAU excellence, you see. So this Friday, I will have been out of Spelman 60 years. We have big events at Spelman. I'm looking forward to all of that. I'm looking forward to also the award at Clark Atlanta University. It's giving me, I'm having trouble. They have it up on the website. I'm having trouble, I guess, understanding how I got there. I'm having trouble, feeling worthy. And I talked to you about being worthy, but sometimes, some awards are just, I don't know. This is just so amazing to me. I never thought my name would be in the same sentence, with Grace Towns Hamilton and Mrs. Evelyn Lowry. And I'm going to get that award from Clark Atlanta on Friday. God is good. God is good. He's good all the time, with or without awards. With or without teeth, with or without hair, with or without the show. And last but not least, what I want to share with you, I'm so excited. And I wish you would, I wish you were here with me, but I'm excited. Why am I excited? I'm excited because we have 500 subscribers. And I didn't pay anybody. I told you that people pay people. And maybe, that would have been the faster way. But each person has come on his or her own, and to God I give the glory to each one of you who took time to subscribe, who took time to say, let me hear if it's something that's going to move and help me, because I want to move and help you, because I've been on this planet 81 years. I have. And I've had cancer 3 times. I have stories that I want to share with you so that I can say if it's happened to you and it happened to me, so you know you'll be all right. Mm-hmm. Well, and here's the other book that you all thought I didn't have my books with me, didn't you? Because I changed scenery. This is the other one, A Well-Lived Life. I talked to you about you having a well-lived life. Now you said with Georgianne, stuff happens. You think stuff hasn't happened with me to be on earth 81 years, be 82 in August? Do you think my heart hasn't been broken? Do you think I haven't lost some stuff? How do you think I feel? I don't have the funds to get my teeth done, that I just can't walk into the dentist's office. I don't have the funds yet. I just can't walk into the dentist's office and say, fix it. I got to get my insurance. And my insurance only does so much because I'm a woman of a certain age and I have the regular insurance that doesn't cover all of this. I make a joke about the GoFundMe. Dr. Simmons and I work out a plan with him, because God takes care of me. That's how I look at it. We're much better than when we started the show. I had one tooth would stay in, but now it doesn't stay in anymore. So what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to say, oh, I can't get my teeth right, but I got people out there that need some help, people that need to know it's okay to live, people that need to know it's okay to have a well-lived life, people who need to know that they're going to age and you're going to age with grace and beauty and stamina, people that need to know that they have more life and have life more abundantly after 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. What am I supposed to do? Not do that because I don't have any teeth? Oh no, that's mighty vain. That's too vain. No. When God gives you a message, you need to get that message out. You need to get that message out. When He gives you a message, you need to get the message out. You all know I wear different glasses. And my glasses are for sale on Patreon, but I don't have it up yet. I had to find me some 12-year-old that knows how to help me with my Patreon, because I've done as much as I could with it, but I don't see some part of it. But I look at it like this. Everything will come to me when it's supposed to. Maybe the glasses are not for sale right now. Maybe Feeny cards. Or let me talk about Feeny cards. And did I have a book with me? I do. I don't. I do. I don't have my daughter's book. Guide to the Second-Time Bride. There's somebody about to get married again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it without this book. Don't do it. Do you know we've been on air on AIB TV? Go to AIB TV Facebook or go to AIB TV on your computer. Or I think we're on today, Monday and Tuesday. These are our last times airing. We've aired 6 or 7 times. My daughter and I have done, this is the first time we've done a TV interview together. She has a book called Lord Have Mercy, and I have a book, Guide to the Second Time Bride. And I thank God for Audrey Galix and Audrey Daniels over at AIB TV, Atlanta Interfaith Broadcasting. Atlanta Interfaith Broadcasting, AIB TV. And the last show is on today. I think it's already, I'm in a different time zone, so I'm not sure where. But anyway, if you look on AIB TV, you can find it. So in the meantime, put my glasses back on so you know I'm about to go. I think that the person in Great Britain is struggling with self-identity. And I think it's difficult when you're trying to tell people who you really are. I'm sure that is difficult. I'm sure it is difficult. You know, but you got to live your life. You cannot not live your life. And you still have things to do. And whatever that challenge is of, you know, you were raised to think that that was a bad challenge, but you're still alive. And Georgianne, not judging. Nobody else should be judging. What needs to happen is you need to stay alive, though. You know, whatever those thoughts are, you need to not have. No. We have life, people, and we have things to do. You will sit here for a purpose, and everybody needs to, that dream that's in you, you need to get to that dream and get to it fast, all right? I thank you. Please subscribe. Tell friends. And I don't know, something is bothering me. I can't even leave y'all. I don't know. Something's bothering me. I need you to understand. I really need you to understand that. Be careful of people around you. I don't know who you are that's listening to me, but you need to be careful of people around you. Yeah. While you make these decisions. Be careful. All right, everyone. I'm going to leave on a sad note. This is the note I'm going to leave on. I had a good time. My daughter and I were in the back at the concert. When I tell you we're in the back, the screen was far away. So you know when the screen is far away, you at the back. But we had so much fun back there. We were back in the back, and all the right people came to visit us at our table. And I want to give a shout out, congratulations to Asura. Yes. Dr. Charmaine Patterson is officially the vice provost of Clark Atlanta University. They did great when they selected her brilliant mind, a powerful young woman, and very spiritual, loves the Lord, and also cares about not just the regular faculty, the staff, and the students, but she cares about the adjuncts. You know, sometimes people dismiss us. I had a woman say one time to me while I was at Clark, she had the phone still up. She said, "Oh, that was just an adjunct." Well, this one's been there 20 years, baby girl. I don't think she's there anymore. Oh, listen to me. Stop, Georgianne. See, that's what God gets you, because you get in trouble. All right, I love you. I love you, and you can't do anything about it.